Money FM 89.3. Your ears on the ground at Singapore FinTech Festival 2024.
Now, with the rise of digital assets, it can be quite an uphill journey and steep learning curve for both traditional banks and clients in navigating this space. This is where MetaComp enters the picture, describing themselves as the compass of the meta crypto world. Their vision is to build the bridge between traditional and crypto finance. I have with me Eddie Hui, COO and co-president of MetaComp. Hi, Eddie.
Hello.
And Tim Pei Ling, co-president of MetaComp, with me today. Hello, Pei Ling.
Hi, everyone.
Now, they're going to be sharing more with us. So, Eddie, for the benefit of our listeners who may not be fully aware of MetaComp, can you provide a summary of what MetaComp focuses on?
Right. So, MetaComp is a major payment institution licensed in Singapore. We got a license end of 2022. And what we focus on is crypto, and more specifically the adoption of crypto in the real world economy. So what we do is that we help our clients use their crypto to pay for their marketing expenses, their data center costs, and that kind of things. And because we also have a parent company called MVGX, which has a capital market services license, it allows us to really establish the bridge between crypto and traditional finance. So where MetaComp focuses on crypto, MVGX will focus on traditional financial products. And that allows us to help our clients use their crypto assets and invest in traditional financial products. So that's what we're really focusing on.
Oh, fantastic. Best of both worlds. Now, what is MetaComp's vision and what has been accomplished thus far to meet that vision? Could you share any financial or operational metrics, Eddie?
Right. So like I said, because we're promoting the use of crypto in the real world economy, our focus is on the use of stablecoins. And our vision is that stablecoins is the next big thing, not only in crypto but in finance in general, because it reduces cost, it increases settlement speed, and therefore it reduces delivery and counterparty risk. So this is a huge thing in finance. So what we're trying to do here is to make the use of crypto as easy and seamless as possible for our clients to invest either in other crypto assets or traditional financial products. So we're building a platform that we call CAMP, stands for Client Asset Management Platform, where our clients can deposit fiat, USD, Sing dollar, or crypto, USDT, USDC, Bitcoin, and use those assets to invest in products of their choice.
Oh, interesting. Pei Ling, I understand you have recently joined MetaComp as co-president. How do you and Eddie split your areas of focus within the organization?
Well, personally for me, I'm really happy to join MetaComp. I think this is a space which is increasing in importance as we look into the fintech of financial system of the future. So for me, drawing on my past experience from both the public and private sector, as well as driving partnerships experiences. So for me, the main focus would be about striking and maintaining strategic partnerships for MetaComp in order to execute our vision and strategy. On top of that, obviously, it's also how do we build on our aspirations beyond Singapore, because we want to be able to help our clients regardless of their global footprints. So how can we provide that payment or even wealth infrastructure, enable them to do better in their own business? So I think that's the strategic partnership part. And then, of course, Eddie with his very extensive experience as a senior leader in SocGen. So he brings with him a wealth of experience as well as operations. So he will be driving a lot of the business operations as well as the tech side of the house to implement our business plans. So broadly, that's how we have divided our, the division of labor between us within MetaComp. Yeah.
I see. So recently in your presentations, you've been talking about Web3 for a purpose. Could you elaborate on this concept, Pei Ling?
Yeah, sure. Well, Web3 has been something that we've been talking about, but the awareness of what Web3 and blockchain is all about, and especially in digital asset, I think different people are on different points on that journey. And so the awareness, the trust level, different people have different levels in that sense. But also at the same time, if we project forward as digitalization continues to gain momentum, it is important that we make sure that two things we do it right. One is how can we ensure that the safety, security, and therefore trust in the technology in this Web3 industry can be further enhanced if we want to drive adoption. And two is that over the longer term, how can we make sure that it's sustainable? Sustainable, for example, in terms of the energy footprint, and all of these things are important. So for us in Web3 for a purpose, what we want to do is through our efforts and to rally fellow industry players to see how we can work together to raise the overall industry standards, to deepen trust from the greater public towards the technology as well as the Web3 space. And on top of that, through projects, through collaborations, through, even down to the operations that we engage in, to make sure that it's as sustainable as possible. Just to give an illustration, so one of the products or services that we offer at MetaComp is this thing called Wallet Safe. So for Wallet Safe, it is a wallet screening tool that we offer to our clients, so they can use it if they are, logging into our camp platform, which I'll let Eddie say more later. But general public, you are very welcome to check it out. Just Google MetaComp Wallet Safe. So you can use it up to 10 times for free. But basically, it allows someone to screen a digital wallet before transacting with someone else, because you want to make sure that the other person's wallet is of a certain risk level, or at least as low risk as possible before you do that transaction, before you yourself get tainted, and therefore there will be a lot of other issues that come with it. And so it is, on the one hand, protecting yourself, but it's also protecting others as well. So I think over time, what we are hoping to achieve with this Wallet Safe is to cultivate a certain intuition in people to always be mindful of transacting securely, have that basic hygiene of making sure that the wallets involved are as clean as possible before proceeding. So I think that's what we hope to achieve. And this is just one of the things that we have. But I'll just take a pause here. Happy to share more later.
Very interesting and exciting efforts you're working on there. Now, MetaComp and its holding company MVGX recently announced a project to bring sustainability to Web3 processes like Bitcoin mining in Kazakhstan. Can you share details and benefits of this project?
Yeah, we are very excited that just in September, as part of the Token 2049 event, we signed a few agreements and MOUs with this AQ Group, which is one of the largest, if not the largest, green energy provider in Kazakhstan. And they are also very much into digital asset as well, so like data centers, Bitcoin mining. So what we are doing with them is that we see this possibility of working together to promote a sustainable Web3. As I mentioned earlier, Web3 with a purpose. Actually, with technology, with mining, actually it's very high energy consumption. So how can we continue on this path, yet being responsible to the environment? Now, Kazakhstan is probably, in terms of land space, land area, is 9th largest on Earth. And so, given its geographical location as well, it is very well positioned to harness clean energy such as solar, such as wind power, to generate electricity, not only for its own domestic essential services, but also to power some of these digital operations, whether it's data center, Bitcoin mining. And just for information, Kazakhstan is probably world number 3 in terms of Bitcoin mining in the world right now. So if you think about that, if Kazakhstan is able to harness clean energy to power everything, and on top of that, drive this digital, advancement, then what we are going to see is that we are going to have a clean and green Web3 going forward, or green digital asset in that sense, right? And so this is to us very exciting. So as MetaComp, as part of our parent MVGX group, we want to be able to support them to secure green financing, to invest into these green infrastructure. And not only will it generate public good for the economy, the market there, but also drive a clean and green Web3 digital asset for the industry, for this space as well.
Now, from the average person's point of view, I know you mentioned about Wallet Safe earlier. Now, security is one of the areas of concern in the context of Web3. We hear of investors who are hesitant to enter Web3 investments due to these reasons. So how is MetaComp helping to address this?
A few things. One is obviously when we talk to our clients, we take that chance to educate them about what the technology and what Web3 is all about. At the same time, we also want to work with industry partners who share our vision to reach out to the broader public, to the broader community, to also share with them about what this whole space is all about, so that they are more aware of the opportunities, the challenges, and the know-how to do so. So as mentioned earlier, Wallet Safe, for example, is free for use up to 10 times for anyone in the public who want to use it. So that's just one of the efforts that we are putting out there. And also on top of that, for us, because when we talk about digital asset, wallet is a very integral part of this whole transaction. So we have built what we call the MPC wallet. So we tap on a few cloud service providers. These are international brands, premium providers with very high standards, but what we want to do is to make sure that the private keys are separated into the different clouds. So anyone who wants to use this wallet will have to have the keys combined. So it's very difficult for a hacker to hack into the different systems. That's what we are trying to do. But it is something that we want to offer to our clients and their counterparties, so that, through all the different efforts that we put together, we want to ensure that whether it's in terms of the transactions itself or overall space is as secure and safe as possible.
Okay. Eddie, you mentioned earlier the role about CAMP and the role of the CAMP platform in fulfilling MetaComp's vision. Can you share details of the platform and how it supports that vision?
Right. So, as I mentioned before, the vision is really to enable our clients to use the platform to invest in the products of their choice. And regardless of whether it's fiat or crypto, we want to make a cross-asset platform that allows you to invest in the most relevant product for you. So it's not just about the products, it's about all the services and infrastructure that comes with it. So Payoh mentioned the MPC wallet. So that's a technology that we built for ourselves, but we figured why not offer it to our clients as well. So we did the legwork, and we want to make that technology and that know-how available to our clients so that they can protect their assets, they can protect themselves against malicious actors on the Web3 space. And then through CAMP, they can buy crypto, they can sell crypto, they can pay, they can invest in products, and we're always widening our range of products right now.
While we're talking about technology, does MetaComp have an internal technology development team for executing projects like CAMP? And if so, can you elaborate on the capabilities?
So we do have an internal IT team, so there's always a dilemma between build and buy. And we think that going the hard way and building is the right way, because then we can integrate all those components within our own infrastructure and on our own platform, CAMP. So we have a very large IT team with a lot of experience, not only on the blockchain side, but on the traditional financial side. So our CTO was the former CTO of a very large blockchain company in Hong Kong. He worked for the Dalian Commodity Exchange for 15 years, and we're always working very closely together. Using an agile methodology, we make sure that we always improve. We have very close cooperation and communication to always come up with the right product for our clients.
Whenever we talk about finance, we have to talk about regulation, right? So how do regulatory guidelines impact Web3 growth? Are they useful or a hindrance? What do you think?
I think they are. Regulation has been here for years, and laws have been drafted through decades. So you cannot just throw that into the bin, right? Now, technology has moved so fast that it's indeed a bit hard to catch up, but we need to build up on those robust foundations to protect investors, to ensure market integrity, and we need to work with regulators to be able to widen the scope of the existing regulation so that it's suitable for this new space.
Maybe I can jump in as well.
Sure.
I think for Web3, we understand that the broader public still has got quite some way to go to understand this. So, put it bluntly, there is some trust deficit here as well. So, I think in this case, regulators come in not just to punish the bad, but also there's an enabling effect to this as well. Because when they come in, they set standards, whether it's in terms of interoperability of data, protocols, or even how do we treat certain assets. I think these allow for the interoperability to take place. But also through licensing, for example, it gives end users some sort of confidence that, this company, although not foolproof, but at least meet certain basic standards and therefore enhance trust. So I think overall, the regulations do play a very important role in driving the development of this industry.
Certainly. Ling, are there plans to bring on additional partners to scale up projects related to Web3 for purpose? Are there any specific companies that MetaComp might be in discussions with?
Well, yes, we do have plans for that, and we are still working with our partners, and very soon we will share more. We do want to come out with pledge, but also some other pillars of support as well. But so I'm going to just, sell koyok for now, and then keep that sense of mystery. We'll share more in time to come.
Akan datang. Okay, we understand that MetaComp is exhibiting right here at the Singapore FinTech Festival. Is there something specific that you're showcasing here?
Well, yes, we are showcasing the full suite of our products and services at our booth at Hall 4. So anyone who's here, please come and feel free to check us out and speak with our very friendly colleagues. We have our camp platform, which Eddie has gone to length to describe. Mm-hmm. So I think it's really exciting. At the same time, we also have our wallet safe. You can also come and test it for yourself. We have our MPC wallet, and we have a range of wealth products that we are very excited to share. So again, selling koyok, please come to our booth at Hall 4. We'll be very happy to share more there.
I'll definitely be popping by later.
I should add that on top of that, we have our sister company, MVGX Tech, which is an end-to-end carbon software as a service, software solution. So you can imagine it's like an ERP solution for carbon. So we can do measurement, reporting, validation. So it's like a RegTech. But I think enterprises, corporations will find it very useful in their decarbonization journey. We want to decarbonize through tech. So it's together, we are co-sited, so come on and check us out.
Okay, both. Very quickly, we're running out of time. Eddie and Ling, if both of you were to look through a crystal ball and to make predictions, what are some of the developments that each of you see for the Web3 industry in the coming years? What will they be?
I think next thing that is coming, and the writings on the wall, is RWA tokenization, real-world asset tokenization. We've gone through this journey of dematerialization. It started with paper becoming digital, but stored in a central database. The next big thing will be the decentralization of this data. And BlackRock has already done their homework. They're going into this space. They're pushing for RWA tokenization, and they've done tokenization of money market funds. And that kind of initiative will have a significant impact on traditional financial systems because of the speed and transparency of blockchain transactions. It will allow the transactions to be more efficient and therefore to bring more liquidity to the system. So I'm really excited about what's ahead.
So just a quick one. I think number one, stable coins will be increasingly integral to our financial system and payments. That's number one. Two is that we will continue to work with technological advancement, with the industries coming in to play a more active role, as well as with regulators being another pillar of trust. That I think the overall trust level will increase in this space. And thirdly is about how can we promote green digital. Green Web3. So as I've mentioned earlier, one of the things would be, for example, how can we harness more clean and green energy to drive this effort? So these are the 3 points.
Eddie, Ling, thank you so much. Appreciate your time and insights. Eddie Hui, COO and co-president of MetaComp, and Ling, co-president of MetaComp, with me today, talking about building the bridge between traditional and crypto finance.
Money FM 89.3